Thank you, Last Caller. And in short, this bill is about making sure that digital health records are used safely and effectively to improve healthcare in Ireland. And we're looking at data protection and all the rest of it. I actually wrote to the Minister 2 years ago about this very same thing about health records, because sometimes when you go to hospital, your doctors are sending the records and everything else is coming, they're saying, we don't have all your records in front of you. Then when it comes to you allergic to something, whether it's penicillin or whatever you're allergic, it should be all there. But also what should be there is every doctor that sees you, and their records should be down there. Not only would this be from the point of view of having records, we would also have a record of the person that has seen you, what they said that was wrong with you, and also it would bring accountability to people within the medical profession, that we can actually see a clear record of events. And we can see a clear record of events when things go right, but we can also see a clear record of events when things go wrong. Now, I'm always talking about UHL, and Minister, I'm not having a go at you, right? I've worked with you, I work well with you. It's not having a go at you, it's not. But it's frustrating when you see after 4 or 5 years being here that finally something is happening. But this would actually help in a way in hospitals, that it will actually help accountability across the board. But it also gives protection to everyone across the board that they're doing things right. I was just inside in the AV room where they were the spina bifida. They were talking about scoliosis, they were talking about kyphosis. And I have a son that had kyphosis. And he was one of the ones at 16 years of age that got an operation, and he was the one that got one of the ones that had the faulty rods. And 2 years later they snapped. And he had to go back up and get him redone again after 2 years. And thankfully he's healthy, but it happened at the time he was going to first year in college. So he had to go back. Thankfully, he's fine. And thankfully we moved on, and he's on the up and up. That's, to me, is something happened. It's fixed. Let's move on and see how we can make sure it doesn't happen to someone else. But I have an awful lot of people that were not so lucky, where I had somebody that went in for an operation and they were operated on, and it took 3 months to get this same girl ready for an operation. And when she got there, she was there on the trolley waiting to be operated on. It was cancelled. As she was in the bed waiting, because they said they had no bed for the recovery. That same girl had another 3 months, and she waited and she got operated on. But it didn't go according to plan, because she also was one of the people that the rods. She now has to go to the UK, and is currently has to go to the UK to get treatment. Again, all this information, and we're talking about this bill, comes back to having a data there, but the people themselves have to agree to it. They say that I'm happy to have my data put in there, have my medical records put in there, but also the buy-in needs to be from the medical side, that they're happy to provide all the information on those medical records as well. It actually gives you a roadmap to providing a healthcare system for somebody by knowing all the facts. And anything that happens along your lifetime, going along, everything is minute. So everyone, that, no matter who sees you, should know how they can help. So, Minister, as I say, this to me is a good thing. And I'd like to see something like this. Once the person themselves signs up to it and they want it, there's an opt-in and an opt-out.